Hey everybody, Pat here. Just picked up this heavy duty bench grinder pedestal from Harbor Freight. Item number 68321. I needed something to hold, wanted to get the disc sander off my workbench and maybe put it on this. They had it on display in the store and it actually looked like a real big piece of shit. Everything is all loose and wobbly, but you can't, I try not to judge anything by probably the people that are putting it together. Stuff there probably aren't really qualified to be even handling tools, let alone selling them. But here we go. Let's open up the box, see what we got in there. Alright, here's the main tube. Whatever. There it is. Nothing special. It's rusty metal in there. Looks to be about 16th thick. Yeah, call it a 16th thick. Little oval. I don't know if you can see in there. Just regular old electric welded tube. You can see the weld all right down through the center. I was hoping that was going to be a little bit heavier. Alright, let's find the base. There we go, here's the base. Cast iron. Little tripod base deal. And then it has 3 set screws, kind of like a Christmas tree, to hold this base up. Now I was already looking at this in the store, and I'm probably going to wind up welding the tube to this base, just to take out any slack, because after your machine's on top of this and vibrating and stuff, I can already foresee all these screws wanting to probably back themselves loose. Let's put this right here on the floor. Let me see, I don't know if you can see that. Let's give you a little bit more room. Of course, that fits in there with no kind of precision fit. It's probably an 1/8 inch 3/16 gap around the whole deal there. I might even go to the local metal yard and try to get a heavier piece of pipe to put in here. I mostly just bought, I think it was on sale for $50 with a 20% off coupon. That comes down to $40 or so, if I'm doing the math correctly in my head. So I figured just for the cast parts alone, it's probably okay. Better than the old welding a steel wheel to a piece of tubing with a piece of plate on top. I figure maybe I'll try it a little bit nicer. Plus this does come with this little tray here for if you had put an angle grinder on there. You can have a water cooler. Little area to dip your tool or whatever your work you're working on is into to cool it. And there that is. Now hand tight, it's on there. Same deal, it's pretty loose fit around here. Let's see, what was the actual measurement of this pipe? It's just under 3 inches. I'll call that 2 7/8. So a piece of 3-inch pipe would probably actually fit. Nice piece of 3-inch OD pipe or tubing. I'd probably get something a little heavier, maybe a Schedule 40 pipe or something. And that would fit into both of those holes pretty well. This is actually probably as good as it was assembled there. I only felt like it was hand assembled at the store, so it was hard to bite the bullet on this one just based on their shop display alone. Now here's the lid, the top base that you're actually going to mount your tool or whatever have you to. Cast iron, just about 3/8 thick on the top. Same deal. Yeah, 3-inch hole. I bet you a piece of 3-inch tubing would fit perfect in there. Same deal, just a set screw. Now the overall dimensions of this are a little small for what I need. You got 11/8 by 10 1/8. You know, rough, because this thing is kind of a rough casting here. And I think the base of the disc sander, the 12-inch disc sander that Harbor Freight sells, I think it's just a little bit bigger. So I might have to bolt a piece of plate to this, then sit that on top of it, because this is made to hold a bench grinder, you know, or something small. The same deal, and that just goes on top of it. I'm not even going to bother tightening it down yet. And then that's basically the gist of it. You know, it's not a whole lot to it, you know, but it does look nice. It looks better than something just janked together with spare steel that you might have had out in the backyard or something. Is it worth it for 50 bucks or 40 bucks or whatever they got it on sale for, if you can use a coupon and whatnot? I'm not sure yet. Probably do an update video as soon as I get everything mounted to it. I even did the measurements with my free tape measure that they had going on, you know, with the coupon, like buy something, get anything free. Here's the plan. This is what I want to mount on top of it. I got one of their 12-inch disc sanders. And if you look, the base is about 11 inches by, give or take, 13. But the center holes are a little bit smaller, and they got like a rubber foot on there, so that might work out pretty okay. I might even just barely make it on there, but I would like to be able to bolt it down. But if you're going to put a bench grinder or anything on it, you know, there's plenty of room here for a normal 6-inch or 8-inch bench grinder there. There you have 9 inches outside hole to outside hole on the furthest ones. And then the diagonals are about 11 inches outside to outside. So if you had something, you know, with 4 feet or just or 2 holes through the middle that you could bolt to. And you know, I could imagine you could bolt anything to this. Like this is what I was talking about before. I built this to hold a vise, and all that is a steel wheel on the bottom with a piece of, I think that's 4-inch tubing, and a piece of plate on top. And it works great, you know, don't get me wrong. But it's not as professional looking as, you know, something like that. And this is what I was going to build to hold that, but I figured I could save some time, you know, and I get to do another video for you guys. And so here it is, the heavy-duty bench grinder pedestal from Harbor Freight, item number 68321.